Welcome to another YouTube live stream. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Now, here we go, y'all. We got the update. Another one like the other one, man. Young Scooter gone too soon. Few things been going on in Atlanta. It's a lot of details. Like y'all remember when we first went over this, none of it made sense. I had a headache by the time I finished that live stream. I already had a long live ahead of that one, and it's more the same difference. Let's get it started.
It's we in the streets with it. These YouTube streets. Let's build it. Content after content. We on the block. Lego. And as a daily reminder, hit that like and subscribe so you can get the vibes.
You know it
and notified
every time.
Let ride. It's we. It's we TV.
Tapping in. Shout out to Williams. I see you. Olitha. Shout out to Olitha. Greetings from Atlanta. Atlanta, we got, I don't know what they're trying to do. It's a lot going on in the city. He say, she say, APD say, GBI say. Man, we in here. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. First thing you do, as soon as you come up in here, double tap, share out the live, hit the like button. You hear me? Long live Scooter, man. One of my, hey, I thought it was North Carolina, but it turns out South Kakalaki, man, right from where I'm from, man. Not the same city, but we still from the same state, man. Long live Scooter, man. Gone too soon. Lost his life on his birthday. A lot behind it. You remember when I think the last video I said they never found a woman. Well, it turns out they found a woman. A woman called in on 911. It's a lot going on, but let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Now let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with Scooter, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Been rocking with Scooter. One thing about it is like the culture, man, it's become such a dangerous culture. I really do get tired of having to goddamn make these type of videos, but man, here we are again. Another young brother, man, in the city of the ATL, gone too soon, man. I'm not gonna lie. Tomorrow I might got time. We might have to go slide and see who we can talk to. You know what I'm saying? Who heard what? Y'all know how I do. I don't bluff. In the streets with it TV. It's your boy Goondini, man. If you know how to get me tapped in with the right people, y'all know it ain't nothing but to pull up. Anybody that want to holler at me, my IG is TSWI TV. You're gonna see that fire flame, man. Get at me on IG. Anybody that know anything, man. Now, what's so crazy about him, you know, Scooter talking about his son right now, and his son made a statement from the beginning of this whole entire situation saying, hey, man, APD did something to my father, man. APD have something to do with his father's death. Now, interesting enough, when this entire situation first went down, we watched the press conference. Y'all know I don't like to jump into the content. I like to wait for more stuff to come out. It's been about 3 days since I did that last live. More stuff came out. So we're going to review the 911 phone call. We know the girl who made the phone call. Is she in custody? I have no clue. What else we know? We're going to hear from the doctor. Autopsy. Allegedly, it's been an autopsy paid for by Future. I can't say none of that, y'all. People gonna say, bloggers gonna say all type of stuff. Over here, we come with facts, what I know, and just to my knowledge, I don't know anything about, you know what I'm saying, another autopsy. But interesting enough, you know what I'm saying, Thugger himself did make a tweet saying that Streets definitely got shot. Now, let's get into this, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely hear Scooter, man, It's crazy that we making this video talk about his son, and his son said what he said. Let's go. Away from his daughter, his son. One thing about it, this was a man who actually stayed out the way. Y'all know I play Scooter all the time. We're gonna have to play my favorite Scooter song in a minute. I've been telling y'all the streets was on life support, but don't you worry about a thing. I know Scooter got it handled, man. I know he, you know what I'm saying. Even though this was an untimely demise, I know he did well off, you know what I'm saying, for his kids, whether it was money or he left and installed some good wisdom, man. My condolences to the family, but let's be honest, man, the streets is definitely on life support. Let's get the lights up. I'll get right on into it, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. It's Sweet TV in the streets with it. Now we are talking about the cause of death revealed. I want to start right. Should I walk it backwards? Let's start right here with this 911 phone call, man. Let's start right here with this 911 phone call. Give me a second. Let me pull it up for y'all. We're going to start right here. All right.
I'm the neighborhood watch.
Exactly what happened?
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding the guns in the air, and then it's like I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt.
And they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive?
Yes. And the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding
profusely. She was like breathing and bleeding profusely. Like we can tell this is a hood booger who just probably heard this is a new word she probably seen on true crime or something like that, because she using it too many times. But not only is she capped, turns out her story is capped. Turns out the police is looking for whoever this is, and they got a reward. Shawty, you really messed up. This is crazy work, y'all. It don't get no worse than what we listening to right now, a fake police call. But let's get right to it. Let's get right through it, man. I'm gonna come back with more commentary.
Profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like she's trying to. They brought her. The guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. He's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
All right, so that's the 911 call. I wanted to play that first because that call is longer, but that's all you really needed. I don't really want to keep giving her shine and credit for what she did, because what she did was wrong. She has since then, doing this 911 call, have been outed. You know, the internet, social media don't play. So now she came to the internet talking about, well, that was just part A. Y'all got to get ready for part B. Man, we don't care about no A, B. Only thing we know is this is a false phone call. Now you can hear her talking about kids being mentioned, people being butt naked running out the house. Now, if we go back and listen to what the news conference said, now it makes sense to why they never found a victim, the alleged lady who was seen running out the house screaming because it was a made up story. But now she's saying that she's the victim. Now, the messed up part about that is kind of sick, her saying that and to call herself a victim, where Scooter is a victim. So she's never minding Scooter, man. Like, how do you think the people family feel you out here getting in your feelings because your man don't really right now want to check for you on whatever made you do what you did? Y'all following me? So let's finish listening to this police call, and then we're gonna go to this little next piece that I got lined up for y'all. Well, I believe that's all of that. Where it is this. So this is what I wanted to also play for y'all. Let's get to it. So this right here is from yesterday. Because no, this is from 2 days ago. Now this is supposed to be the doctor weighs in on the death of young Scooter, calling it a cause of, man, you know what? Let them cook. I don't want to put no words in their mouth, man. Let's get it right out of their mouth. You hear me? Let's go. So make sure we got it on the screen for y'all. If you just coming into the live, do me a favor, share out the live stream. He back with OG. On God, free bands. On God, free. Hey, on God, free. So yeah, you from the city, you know what's going on, man. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Let's get to it.
Labeling the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter as an in-custody death. His real name is Kenneth Edward Bailey.
Now, hold on, because I ain't get to her what she said. Remember I said the GBI is doing an investigation on the APD. GBI is the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. And APD is Atlanta Police Department. Let's get it.
Well, tonight, the GBI is labeling the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter as an in-custody death. His real name is Kenneth Edward Bailey, originally from Walterboro, South Carolina, but making a name for himself in the music industry in Atlanta. Condolences from some of the biggest artists continue to pour in. Rapper Meek Mill posting on X, RIP Young Scooter, an ATL generational leader that helped keep a lot of energy pumping out and into ATL. Prayers for your kids, family, and whole Free Bands family.
I swear. Me, you kind of, yeah, all that.
As many continue to remember him, there are some questions still. How Young Scooter ended up dying after being pursued by Atlanta police last night. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live outside APD headquarters. And Cody, despite initial unconfirmed reports that spread like wildfire, APD says their officers never fired a shot.
That's right, Angelina. Now, what I can tell you is the only injury mentioned by APD was to Young Scooter's leg. They say he fell after jumping over a couple of fences. Now, just hours ago, I spoke to an orthopedic surgeon to get some context to how a leg injury could possibly lead to death. This was the scene on Friday night in the 200 block of William Nye Drive in the Lakewood neighborhood in southeast Atlanta. Police responding to a 911 call. APD Homicide Commander Lieutenant Andrew Smith.
Officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location.
As officers tried to make contact with anyone in the home,
2 males fled out of the rear of the house.
APD says one of those men was Kenneth Bailey, better known as rapper Young Scooter. Lieutenant Smith says Bailey jumped 2 fences before officers caught up to him.
When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. There was no indication of anyone being shot. This appears that there was, when he fell, some type of...
Like, I'm going to be honest, man. On his birthday, James. On his birthday, James. Like, what? Like, if that ain't this, like, I told y'all, well, I forgot. I said that on another channel, but let me say it on my own channel. In the next couple of days, couple of weeks, because right now it's being alleged that Future paid for his own autopsy. Well, not his own, but he paid for an autopsy for the family So they can't just go by he say, she say. You know what I'm saying? Now let's be honest. This is an investigation, and this is an open investigation. So we gonna tread lightly. But that being said, I don't believe nothing this guy's saying. If the video cam footage come out, it's gonna show everything. If the 911 call came out, how fast it came out, you know what's right behind it. And I don't want to hear no terabytes of information disappearing this time, y'all. Like, come on, man. Now, I want y'all to listen closely to what's being said, and y'all ask yourself a question. From what we hear on that 911 call and what we hearing right now, do any of this make any type of sense? Let's go.
Fracture injuries of the leg, which caused the bleeding.
Possibly fracturing or breaking his femur, which orthopedic surgeon Dr. Craig Weil says isn't impossible.
Well, the femoral artery is quite large, and it could, if you broke your femur and it broke badly enough, the ends of the femur fracture could be sharp enough to cut the artery.
As for the
and see, the thing about it, it could be, but was it? It could be, but was it? Something fishy is going on, y'all. The internet is saying that, nah, the autopsy is showing that he is shot. Then we just heard that the GBI investigation said this is a thing where he died in custody. Follow me. Let's go.
Fall.
It'd have to be a very hard fall.
Something you don't often
say that again. It had to be a very hard fall. Now, my thing is this. They say, according to the word of mouth, they saying Scooter jumped 2 fences. Jumped 2 fences, and by the time that they got across the fence, Scooter was already injured, and it was a man down situation. Now, here's the thing. I'm hearing speculation or upon speculation, but no one's really telling us what really is going on. So we about to try to figure it all out, y'all.
Often see.
No, you don't. It's a relatively rare injury to have a femoral artery death. It's only about 10 to 15% of traumas, so it's not very high.
The Fulton County Medical Examiner says right now the cause and manner of death for young Scooter is listed as undetermined. Of course, an autopsy is planned if it's not already been conducted. Now, the GBI is investigating this in custody death, Angelina, and of course, the autopsy results will hinge a lot on how they rule this investigation. Live in downtown Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Still a lot for us to learn. I know you stay on top of that, Cody. Thank you.
All right, man. So this next clip I'm about to show y'all before we get out of here, this is the latest, man. This is like an hour ago. So this is about an hour ago, y'all. If you're in the city, then you know 11 Alive, Fox 5. And if you didn't know, ANF, Atlanta News First, man. They knew, they out here. I've been in the streets. I done been alongside of all the news channels, man. Politic, all that. And tomorrow, I think I'm about to get active again because this stuff is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. I don't know what's going on, but it's something suspicious going on in the city, man. I got to be honest. And I'm really not trying to get in here and be long-winded, but let's get into this next clip. Let me get it up for y'all real quick. We're about to get up out of here after this one, y'all. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, make sure you tap in with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got all post notifications on. I'm gonna have to come back. It's been too much action. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. And just to let y'all know I'm back, tomorrow we in the streets. We back in the streets. We going to Atlanta tomorrow. We gonna do some. Yeah, we gonna step. We stepping tomorrow. We going to the. Hit my DM. Anybody who got any information you want to see me tap in with. Anybody who you think I need to tap in with. My IG is It's Sweet TV. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as the YouTube channel. Find me on IG. You're gonna see that flame as the avatar picture. Tap in with me. I think I'm going down to. Yeah, we gonna go down there, man. We gonna see what happening, man. For sure. Salute most hated bronze flat power guys. Salute to you, my brother. James, big salute. Everybody that tapped in with me, everybody that hit the like button. Now look, check this out, man. Look at what they saying now. Scooter, let me get you on down, big brother. Let me take you down real quick, man. I swear, bro, they trying to play with you, dog. But they ain't going, man. We got Thug saying he got shot. You got, you know what I'm saying? And for Thug to say that on the tweet, where you think you get that from, man? One thing about it, y'all got to think about it. They control the media streams. They control the narrative, but they can't control all the avenues. You know what I'm saying? They can't control everything. So let's see what this next clip talking about.
We are learning more about what caused rapper Young Scooter's death. According to a new report from the Fulton County Medical Examiner,
according to the new report from the who? Medical Examiner, yeah, of Fulton County. Yeah, Fulton County, the same one that and I mean, it allegedly, y'all leaked Vaughn picture. Who else could let that picture of Vaughn escape to the internet? You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to keep that in mind. We talking about the same people who leaked, you know what I'm saying, Long Live Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't seen a picture like that since. I don't even want to say what I was about to say, but yeah, condolences to his family, man. Condolences to the Scooter family. We already know these streets is not safe. Streets definitely on life support, but don't you worry about it, man. The streets got this one handled. You know what I'm saying? We got this one.
The rapper's death has been ruled an accident. The report states Young Scooter, whose real name is Kenneth Bailey, punctured his right thigh, which led to blood loss. Police say Bailey died Friday night after jumping a fence. Despite speculation, the medical examiner says the injury was not a gunshot wound.
Now, boom. You hear that? This is fresh off the press. They saying, nah. And they saying the internet trying to do internet stuff. Speculate. They say despite speculation, this was not a gunshot wound. My words, no. This is fresh off the press. 11 Alive. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Let's finish this up.
Police say they responded to a call about a dispute involving a weapon in Lakewood Heights. They say at some point, Bailey ran and jumped.
So that's where we going tomorrow, y'all. If you don't know, I'm in the city. And tomorrow, we going to Lakewood Heights. We are going to Lakewood Heights tomorrow. Lakewood, Gondini coming out that way, man. You don't know what time, but just know I'm coming. You hear me? I'm coming.
Defense. Police are still working to identify the woman who made that initial 911 call. Tonight, we are learning more about what caused rapper Young Scooter's death. According to a new report from the Fulton County Medical Examiner, the rapper's death has been ruled an accident. The report states Young Scooter, whose real name is Kenneth Bailey, punctured his right thigh, which led to blood loss. Police say Bailey died Friday night after jumping a fence. Despite speculation, the medical examiner says the injury was not.
All right, we about to get up out of here. Hey, I'm gonna for my last song, I'm gonna go to the comments. We're gonna do it like this because I fuck with the comments, man. One thing about it, you interact with me, I interact with you. I got a few requests. You say flex and finessing. That's a classic. You right. RP King Taylor. Yeah, we might go with that Married to the Streets. That's a classic. Street Lottery, the whole joint, that's a classic. But me personally, 80s Baby, that was my favorite album. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to play on the way out, man. We're gonna go. I could go with that last project he did with Zaytoven. Y'all let me know. We say Plug Brothers, that's a classic. How we gonna go about her, man? How we getting about her? Damn, I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna go out like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole ATL, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace up, A-Town down, man. One thing about it, y'all already know we ain't about to play with this situation, man. We definitely gonna stay on top of it. We definitely gonna get the justice that's well deserved, man. I'm gonna go. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to this last album, man. If you didn't know, Scooter did just drop an album 2025. It's called Fast Lane Juggin', man. But I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Yeah. We gonna do this one right here. Cause one thing about it, money can't change us, man. We stand on big business, man. All the real niggas out there, man. This one for y'all, man. Money can't change us.
Fucking money can't change me, nigga. Ben had a check. Street money. What you gonna do when the pressure on? Fans listening, this tap you dead wrong. Real no, trap nigga, getting money. Bitch, I'm plugged in, I get back in, you can't free me. I've been hustling all night, yeah. Baby, I've been hustling all night, yeah. Baby, I've been hustling all night.
Yeah. I've been grinding and hustling, trying to keep the money coming.
I'm real dope boy shit, I love that money motion. I'm outside early in the morning, ain't no birds chirping. Everything coming off the scale, you know that clock working. Nigga be hanging, frustrating, that shit monkey.
Got some haters in my circle, don't want to see me make it.
This shit get wicked in the city, when you living fast.
Yeah, I'm going up like stairs, from in locked up chairs. They act like they was there.
You gotta read your P's and Q's or get left on the news. Gotta pay attention in the trenches. Gotta listen in the trenches. Gotta be aware of your surroundings when you're thugging in the trenches.
Streets, I stay 10 toes. Big money, it never fold. New gang, you'll get on low. Street bay, pull up UFO. In the hop, I jump like a toad. Backwood, it green like mold. Eliante, diamond, they froze. Thank God for the life I chose. Got the heart of a lion. No, I ain't having no fear.